Hey there, Aquarius. It's Sony. This is a general tarot card reading for the week of February 13th through February 19th, 2022. I'm going to start off by pulling an oracle card for the animal totem that represents your vibe for that week. So let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius. We have sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So, sea otters are super adorable. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards to find out about something unexpected in the week, what to keep in mind, what to embrace, what to share, and what lies ahead. So we'll go ahead and pull 5 cards for you, but this one to come out, you have the Hierophant here, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Moon card. The bottom of the deck, which I use as the influencing energy or overall lesson, is the King of Pentacles. So with the Hierophant, this is in the position of something unexpected. It could be that you are, I want to say with the King of Pentacles, it might be related to a job. If it's a teaching position, or possibly some type of supervisor type of position. And what to be mindful of, you have what to keep in mind, you have the 9 of Cups. So it's about basically self-love, having your wishes fulfilled, kind of everything that you want. Something to embrace. You have the 6 of Cups, which is usually has to do with the past memories, relationships from the past, inner childhood memories. And it also can be, I mean, 6s usually have to do with some type of inequality. If you look at the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith cards, there is someone who needs help, someone that's helping. There's a inequality in the people involved, and the goal of the 6s is to find like harmony and balance. So embracing some aspect of relationships needing harmony and balance. You have the 7 of Wands here in what to share with others. It could be that you are sharing your inner conviction, a position that you stand for. It could be that you are also maybe being an advocate for yourself or for someone else. And then in terms of what lies ahead, you have the Moon card, which, since it's what lies ahead and what's catching my attention, is the path in between the 2 people there in masks. It suggests that there is a journey or a path that you're not quite sure about. that you want to pursue, but there's some kind of like concerns, fears, anxieties in that. And that basically it really does come, the fears associated with the unknown come from certain doubts that, keeping in mind, you know, a positive self-image, self-love, it really helps to keep the doubts minimal. So I'll go ahead and clarify the Hierophant in the position of the unexpected. You have the Magician, and you have the Seven of Cups here. So with the Magician, it's basically having confidence and the will to manifest into reality whatever it is that you want. Having the skill, having the resources. With the Seven of Cups, it's kind of begs the question, well, what is it that you want? What is it that you're going to manifest into reality? And with the Hierophant here, it could be that maybe you need to speak to a mentor, a guidance counselor, career counselor, something along those lines. I'm going to go ahead and further clarify this. Yeah. You have the Devil here. So with the Devil, it could be that there are certain patterns that keep repeating with this kind of, you have the will, you're determined, but it's not really clear what it is that you want to pursue. Perhaps it could be negative perceptions, self-perceptions, negative self-talk. I'm going to go ahead and further clarify. You have the King of Wands. So the bottom of the deck was the King of Pentacles, and here we have the King of Wands. It could be that you're also conflicted about having security, financial security, and venturing out and following your passions, maybe starting your own business. But if that is the case, perhaps a counselor of some sort would be helpful. And maybe you also just need someone to kind of help you see the bigger picture of things. And that might be why the Hierophant comes in. If there's someone in your community, a spiritual leader, someone that you believe is pretty honest and willing to hear you out and give you the best advice, that is kind of unexpected. With the Devil card there, it would indicate that you would need to kind of reveal some aspects of yourself that you wouldn't want to just reveal to anyone, which is could be why there's the Hierophant. Maybe it's some type of psychologist, something along those lines. But keeping in mind the Nine of Cups here, I think pretty much you are in a place of needing to remind yourself to love yourself and to know that it's okay, that you will get to where you need to get to when you need to get there. So I'm going to clarify that further. You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Queen of Cups. So I think basically even small reminders that you need to put yourself first and be happy will help you to be in a place to give love to others and to be a nurturing soul. With the Ace of Wands there, I think it'll also help you realize what it is you want to pursue, what it is that will motivate you and keep that positivity and love going. So with the Six of Cups, something to embrace here. Let's see here. I'm just looking at the close here on the people in the card. Some Six of Cups kind of show versions of people now and versions of those people in the past. So this also could be an indication to kind of look at your inner child or how things were in the past for you. So I'll go ahead and clarify. You have the King of Cups and you have the Strength card. So with the King of Cups, it is definitely coming from a place of love, being grounded in your emotions. And the Strength card is being able to accept all aspects of yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, the hairy, whatever it is, and accepting and loving. So I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Hermit, which indicates time alone with your thoughts, introspection, and your inner knowledge. Basically not needing to prove anything to anyone. And being okay to be on your own and alone with your thoughts. I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Tower. So it could be, what I'm kind of picking up on is, you recall here, the influencing energy or the lesson is this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is really kind of traditional, kind of stuck in their ways, not unfeeling, but really they measure their appreciation for something based on how they value it, and it might not be value with respect to feelings. So it could be that exploring this concept of self-love and feeling your emotions and doing what you desire is something new, and possibly just coming to the forefront to reveal that showing affection is something that has been difficult, either for you or for others to show to you. I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Knight of Cups. So basically it seems, Aquarius, you want to come from a place of love. You are really inspired to pursue that sense of an open heart and emotion, and basically embracing perhaps how you grew up, how people showed affection or help, how that was recognized or not recognized, might shine a light on it a little bit more. I'm looking at this Sea Otter happiness card. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. So far it seems like for the week of February 13th, you're going to be choosing love. And something to share with others, you have the Seven of Wands, which is, seems like it's a position of being defensive or feeling like people are not supporting you, or where you need to kind of stand up and prove yourself in a way. So I'm going to clarify this. You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Swords. So what I'm getting, based on what I said earlier about kind of choosing love, what the Seven of Wands is kind of showing me is that when you come from a place of love, you don't need to prove yourself to others. You don't need to kind of defend who you are. And this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords is kind of showing like you can create a new kind of you, a new way of thinking, a new sense of clarity on what you want to pursue. So far you have 3 aces in the spread. What ace is missing? Yes, Sword. Ace of Cups is the only one that's not really here, which might be explained by this Moon card here. So with this Moon card, this is what lies ahead, and it looks like there's a path to be pursued. And in this card, there are 2 individuals on either side of the path. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there's a dog and a wolf, which is supposed to indicate the side that is tame and the side that's wild. The side that is a loyal, trusty friend, and one that might be a trickster. So here with the Moon card, it's really recognizing that a lot of this has to do with doubt and fear coming from the self. And once you are able to look at what it is you want, focus on the love that you want to pursue, admit it to yourself, recognize it, then going down that new path isn't so difficult. With the Moon card, it is all about kind of emotion and intuition, similar to the Queen of Cups. So I'm going to go ahead and further clarify the Moon. You have the Nine of Swords and you have the King of Pentacles. So it does indicate that for this week of February 13th, you can choose love. You can make that decision, but going forward is going to be something where you have to constantly choose love. This Nine of Swords is kind of something that's really outside of your control, that you're stressing about, that causes you fear and anxiety. And then we have this King of Pentacles again, which could be maybe someone in your life, someone from your past that kind of makes you doubt yourself and your abilities. And the underside of the deck here, the clarifying deck, is the Two of Cups. So we don't have the Ace of Cups, but we have the Nine of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups, we've got this Two of Cups, which is really about making a decision from your heart on what it is you want to pursue, relationships you want to pursue. It doesn't have to be just romantic relationships. It can be relationships with your career, with friends, and coming from a place where you accept who you are makes that decision a more richer experience. But when in doubt, focus on happiness and the cute little sea otters. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm hoping this provides some helpful perspective, and we'll see you next time.